Hello and welcome to Rapyd Bytes. Today we're going to look at how to create a checkout page with FX. Rapyd is an API first company, and here in Rapyd Bytes we'll show you how to work with our API to accept, hold, and disperse funds anywhere using local payment methods. Be sure to check out our developer community in the link below. You can post a comment in the thread below or go on the Rapyd developer community and ask anything fintech or related to the Rapyd API. Thanks for watching. Again, we're going to be generating a hosted checkout page with FX using the Rapyd API. This means as you generate a hosted checkout page, which is PCI compliant, the buyer pays in one currency and you receive funds in another. This can help you accept cross-border payments while you can choose to receive funds in a currency and offer a number of local payment methods for a local payment experience for the customer. I'm on the Rapyd API reference page here in Docs. This is the create checkout page request, and a bunch of relevant information here. Here's the body parameters, and the required parameters will go in here in the request body, and then the responses. You want to look for that requests marked FX, and then the responses here. I'm going to move forward to a couple really important fields that you'll want to know. Fixed side. So this is the buy and sell exchange for FX. We do have some content on this, some blogs explaining this, so I can post that below. You will want to know this. I'll just speak on not on just preferences on what maybe a traveler or a customer should do, or you as a merchant, but it does affect another field in which I'll explain, and it does affect often what payment methods are displayed. And so if you choose buy, for example, there's going to be, I like to think as buy as almost first, in choosing that first currency or before. A lot of the payment methods will just be card for buy, or it'll be a lot less than if you choose sell. There's going to be a lot more vast payment methods, but there are still a ton you can choose from. And so just reading the example for buy, a US based merchant, they want to charge, so they're going to charge this 100 USD. The buyer customer pays the amount in Mexican pesos and converts that to USD. So that conversion is almost happening before with buy. And then sell, the checkout page shows the currency that buyer is charged with to purchase goods or services from the seller. Of course, what they're going to present. The example is US-based merchant now wants to charge 2,000 Mexican pesos and will accept whatever amount in USD that is converted into from 2,000 Mexican pesos, so that you can see that conversion. Of course, buying and selling can vary with the market, but again, this will affect what payment methods are displayed. I want to head to requested currency. Now this becomes basically the important one when it is fixed side sell or fixed side buy. So for fixed side sell, when you look at requested currency, it is the currency received by the merchant. So it is the requested currency by the merchant, and that's what will go into their wallet or the client wallet, any requested wallet that they mark. And then when it's fixed side buy, it's the currency charged to the buyer. Now this becomes really important because it's also affects what's going to be received by the merchant. They'll receive what is marked as just the general country, currency, and amount. And so this now becomes the checkout page displays, the original amount and currency, converted amount in the requested currency, as well as the exchange rate. And so oftentimes when I see fixed side buy, the requested currency is just what is on the page, but then the merchant will receive what is in the original request. So I'll talk through that once we do the example. Here is get daily rate, important on seeing the changing rates each day and what rises and falls. This will be refreshed each day. You can read more about it in that link. And then payment with FX. Here's just the use case. Know that each checkout page does on the back end generate an API request. So you won't need PCI certification if you do use the hosted checkout page. But I did want to also link this as well. Going to now working in Postman. If you don't have Postman or haven't gotten started yet, there is a call. Here I do just have the daily rate, currency exchange, and for different currencies you can see the different exchanges, buy currency, sell currency, and you'll be able to call those. I'm going to head to checkout page with FX. And so here we have two currencies. We have euros and Mexican pesos. And so this is going to a specific e-wallet. Let me just retrieve the balance just so we know. Okay, so we have about, it looks like 31,000, almost 32,000 Mexican pesos, and then 800 euros. And let me go now back to, looks like it was closed. Back to create checkout page. I'm going to remove this one payment method so it can show more than one. And I'm going to change this to fixed side sell. And so we could see now in fixed side sell, remember the requested currency is what the merchant will receive and will go into their wallet. So I'm going to generate that checkout page. And here it was a success. You can see the request here, as well as know each request with FX will have an FX rate, a rate charged, and so that is in here as well. That always will vary. And so I have the checkout page here. Here's card as well as bank. And so because it was fixed side sell, we see different local payment methods. I'm going to make a payment in here and go through the bank payment simulation. Looks like it went through. Now going back to the wallet balance, looks like we received now more Mexican pesos. As we create the request, the requested currency in fixed side sell will be what the merchant receives. And so I'm just gonna do some quick requests. Let's try Singapore and Singapore dollar being presented. And now we see a lot of the payment methods for Singapore. I'll just quickly go and confirm this payment. And looks like, again, received more of the Mexican pesos coming into the designated wallet for the request. Now I will change to fixed side buy. And so what's going to happen is the requested currency is now kind of changes in what is being presented, and the client will actually receive the country or they'll receive the currency here. I'm going to generate it, and we will see here just the card payment method. And so I am just doing a payment here. And you do see the amount. The payment total is in Mexican pesos. So the requested currency is what is being paid for fixed side buy. That currency is the currency exchange is happening here, as well as the listed exchange rate. So I'm going to go ahead and pay now. And it looks like it's going through. And now let's take a look at the retrieved wallet balances. So remember, fixed side for fixed side buy, the requested currency is not what the client or merchant is requesting. It's what's being presented. And so they're going to receive more Singapore dollar. And so right now it's at 1,200. And now it went up to 1,600. So you kind of see what is happening with FX and some of the different rates. We went through just some of the documentation, creating a checkout page and the fixed side variable, as well as the requested currency field, daily rates, and payment with FX page, retrieving the wallet balance, seeing the get daily rate API, and creating that checkout page to see how it affected the wallet balance. So if you have any questions, be sure to post in the Rapyd developer community, or you can just comment below. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.